Since the topic is to do with my Korean adventure, and since I've lived in Korea for a year, I guess my year abroad is basically like my own little Korean adventure. I could go through so many different avenues around this topic, such as the food I've tried, all the K-pop concerts I went to, the countless times my friends and I went to karaoke and sang the stresses of school life away. However, I'd like to take a moment to discuss the places I went around Korea and introduce them briefly. As we're now hopefully, by the time this video is launched, in the full swing of spring, I figured what's a better way to look forward to the summer than looking at the seaside cities in Korea. While introducing them, I'll give some recommendations of where to go. At the time of filming this, I just finished editing my vlogs of visiting Jeju, but I'm going to save the best till last. Chronologically, my friends and I visited Busan first after our first semester at our new universities. We did visit during the winter, but it wasn't a rainy winter like it is in the UK. I remember it being rather sunny. Despite Busan having some amazing beaches, it was definitely different to what I was used to. You of course have the beach, but if you look right behind you, you'll see a tall cityscape. As well as recommending the beaches in Busan, such as Haeundae, Gwangali, and Daedaepo, I have a little place I'm sure you'll love. I'm sure many of you are already aware of Gamton Culture Village in Busan, with all of the colourful houses, the art murals and painted stairs. As much as it is nice to visit those places, my recommendation, located right inside of the village, is a photo studio. Well, I'd say it's more than just a photo studio, but rather a flipbook studio. Here you can record a video and basically print it into a flipbook. It's a really fun place to go to with your friends, and it's more interactive than just taking a photo. The owner is really nice as well, and he directed us to make a really fun video. The next place I visited was Gangneung, a city famous for their tofu, goblin filming location, and the bus stop from BTS's album. Gangneung is an amazing place if you want to escape the busy city life and just chill for a bit. It's a less than 2-hour journey from Seoul, so if you leave early, you could even make it into a day trip. If you want to try Gangneung's tofu, my next recommendation is this cafe that serves tofu ice cream. Don't be fooled, it's actually pretty nice and they offer lots of different flavours if that's not what you're into. Conveniently, this cafe is located right in front of the goblin filming location, so after pretending to be Kim Go-eun, you can go eat some ice cream while admiring the view. The sunsets there must be so pretty. Talking about sunsets, as you know, I just finished editing 2 vlogs about my trip to Jeju Island, and it made me miss all of the wonderful things that Jeju had to offer. It really reminded me of Animal Crossing, as if I were a villager exploring a brand new island. Jeju is situated south of the Korean peninsula and is home to sweet tangerines, great underwater marines, and lots of different cuisines. However, it's no surprise that my friends and I's favourite was hukdeji, black pork. I'll recommend a restaurant where you can try the black pork for yourself. It's called Tweji Kumneung Jongwon in Korean. In English, it sort of translates to barbecue pork garden. However, this is no ordinary restaurant, but rather barbecue set up in these big tents. It was definitely one of our best dinners we had during our stay. Following on from earlier, Jeju is home to some of the best sunsets I've ever seen. While spending our last day in Hyokjae Beach, we witnessed this amazing sunset that just felt like a warm goodbye for our trip. Jeju really reminded me most about my island life at home, despite it being a lot warmer, more tropical, and just more beautiful in general. I didn't only visit seaside towns during my time in Korea, but that would have to be covered in another video. There's other places I'd love to visit in Korea, such as Incheon with Wolmudo that houses the famous disco pangpang ride. Once I'm back, I'll definitely try to make plans as soon as I can. Rather than staying in Seoul, try to visit all of the other amazing cities Korea has to offer. I hope this video helped in terms of knowing where to visit next. See you in the next one!